Camper Town.
Yes.
This song. I get some.
We're back.
Let that go,
man.
Let that go. Let that go.
Worldwide in one place. Yes, good. Came from the States with a suitcase dress.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do.
Welcome, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Nice
Welcome back.
Summer episode here, or one of the summer episodes that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you remember, last time we were at Risky Business. We were talking about a place we really liked. We tasted because of Tam. Tam found the place.
Yeah.
And now here we are. We finally managed to get in here.
Yeah. And I found it because of Nas, so shout out to Nas,
Yeah,
a good friend
shout
here
out to Nas.
for many years. Yeah.
So if you guys can tell us where we are.
Yeah. Just briefly, let's talk about like fried chicken in general.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can confidently say that before I moved here, I moved here to 2014.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any. There's like fast food fried chicken, McDonald's fried chicken, and then when I opened the Cafe Pispala and I did the fried chicken, I made fried chicken dinners there, and
Exactly.
then part of the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like a real southern southern style fried chicken,
Exactly.
which is kind of like the place that we're eating now.
Yeah.
I think most people think of southern fried chicken. KFC is the first thing to come to mind.
Yeah.
And KFC is good, but they kind of slipped the last couple of years. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're completely right. There wasn't any fried chicken joints. I came here in 2012, but I'd been visiting since 2009. Every time I come over here, Tampere is the capital city of wings.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
it's just the regular skin wing with the... What dip is that? With the vinegar and chili.
Frank's hot sauce, or yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Texas Pete, kind of.
Texas Pete also. Yeah.
Yeah, you see,
Vinegar.
but
Yeah.
but I like the fact that as the city diversified, people were looking for fried chicken, and now I have found my favorite fried chicken joint.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah.
Yeah, and I think a little history of Southern style fried chicken, for those who don't know, it actually came from the Scottish into the American South in like the 17th, 18th century.
Okay.
And then mixed in with, because like the Scottish, because the English, they boil everything, right?
Yeah.
But the Scottish is the one that actually, they fry the chicken.
Yeah.
So then they came over here to work, and then they combined it with the West African slaves that were here.
Yeah.
And they were more into like deep fried with the palm oil
Yeah.
and like a thicker, more favorite. And that's how like the American Southern style fried chicken got started. So
I've been living in a complete lie. I thought it was just the African Americans.
Yeah, I thought it was black people. I thought it was a black people thing. So how does the stereotype play, though, that black people are the ones who love chicken when it's Scottish
No,
people?
do you know about that?
Yeah, no, tell me.
It's during the slave era.
Oh, yeah.
So once the slaves were free,
Yeah.
they had to make money.
Oh, yeah.
So then they started doing it for fried chicken.
Yeah, as a
Fried
business.
As a business, and they sell to people traveling around,
Yeah,
the South, and that's how. And then the stereotype there, because then the white people, they try to suppress the businesses.
The businesses,
so
yeah.
they make it sound like it's bad stereotype that you
Yeah,
eat chicken.
yeah.
Well, you must be a black person, Yeah. So
All right.
that's how that got started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which brings us again to now this fried chicken spot.
Yeah.
By two, I would say unlikely people to open a fried chicken.
Yeah, no. Tell us about
so,
yourself, guys.
yeah.
We're at Megabite in Rongankatu.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Well, thank you for having us. It has been long overdue
Yeah.
to meet you to have a podcast, but unfortunately, due to your busy schedule and our busy schedule, we couldn't meet before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
finally, the time has come in this summer. So thank you very much for having us here.
Yeah.
We're happy to have
This is
you guys.
Osama,
Okay.
and he is my brother.
Okay.
Mohammed Waqas. We both are brothers running this business. We are the founders of Megabite,
Nice.
serving Finnish people with the new fried chicken. Injected fried chicken, I would say.
Yeah.
Because that is the term that we market actually.
Yeah.
It has been new. It is a new concept in Finland. So altogether, Megabite injected fried chicken.
Yeah.
We have.
So to be clear, injected with flavor, not steroids, okay? All natural.
And we also have chicken injected with clenbuterol and stuff in Mexico.
Yeah.
Not the same, I guess.
Yeah. No, the chicken in Namibia tastes like fish. So, but this is very good injected fried chicken. But I'm interested to know about you guys' background. How, when did you show up in Finland? Where do you come from? And all of that.
Basically, we are from Pakistan. So initially, we came here as a student. So after spending 3 to 4 years over here, and we decided to like we did not decide immediately that we would do a business here, but 2 years ago we went to Saudi Arabia for our religious thing.
Yeah.
So when we got there, there is a very big name over there, Al Baik, which is very famous for their fried chicken, injected fried chicken. So first time we tried there. So all that idea injected came from the Al Baik. So it was Al Baik who inspired us
Nice.
to do business here
Nice.
in the fried chicken business. So he's my brother. He came 2 years before me.
Okay.
Yeah, so we both are basically engineers. We have IT background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hence the name Megabite. Yes.
Because we were expecting to be asked.
Yeah.
We were prepared.
Man, I completely missed that. Yeah, I knew this and I never put it.
Yeah.
Because I have an IT background. So back in 2013 or 14, we were a couple of friends. So we decided whenever when we open our restaurants, we name it Megabite.
Right, yeah.
So it would correlate with the IT and as well with the food industry as well.
Exactly.
But do you have any food background at all, or just IT, and then you decided to?
Just IT. I have 7 years of experience in total IT field. We did not have any prior experience of food business.
Yeah.
So that's our story.
Nice.
About the passion of food. About the passion of food, since we moved to Finland, when we landed here, everything we thought we have to do on our own. Starting from cooking to everything to laundry.
Yeah.
We were not accustomed to this before. We were like the spoiled babies
Yeah.
back in our country.
Yeah.
So when we landed here, we thought, we have to eat here. And but the good thing is, from the very beginning, we did not take cooking as something, a hectic job, or maybe. We always treated this as a hobby.
Yeah.
It was always like a treat to our taste buds.
Yeah.
So we actually took time out to make different foods, especially traditional foods on daily basis.
Yeah.
So from there, this passion developed, and finally it got developed into the business, and now we have this fried chicken.
That's beautiful.
I think that's a common story with people who go out of their country. Because I had the same thing where I never cooked at home. I would help my mom, I would help my dad, like sometimes cook, but never took it seriously, never did much of it.
Yeah.
And as soon as you're in a different country, you're like, I want those flavors that remind me of home kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think the cooking thing came genetically to us because for our whole life our father was abroad. So he was the guy who used to cook for himself for like more than 25 years. And our mother, she was a brilliant cook. And after we got married, I came to know that my wife was also a great cook.
Nice.
So these things, came, the taste buds.
Yeah.
We initially adopt from our family.
Yeah.
So that's why there is no chance we could get, average food.
Yeah.
We have to, work hard to get
Find it.
find it and, fine taste it.
Yeah.
So that's the reason we are, prone to a good taste buds.
Yeah.
There's-
So you said your whole family, you cook at home, your family cook, but as you know now, there's a difference between cooking at home and cooking in a restaurant.
Exactly.
What are some of the struggles that you guys have initially?
Initially, we were firstly we were only prone to ourselves. Like when we used to cook maximum for like 10 peoples because in our gatherings we used to cook for our friends and families.
Yeah.
Maximum that goes up to like 15.
Yeah.
But at this commercial level, we weren't ready. We weren't able to comprehend how much time would it take, how much patience would it require. So that's the thing, because after getting into this field, the first thing we came to know that first thing we need to have is patience. So it would go. We came from a very long way, so understand this. So now we have understand this. The patience is the key thing to have in the food business. Yes.
Yeah.
Cooking for us is totally a different thing because you are never worried about time. You're never worried about your own money. Even if
People
it gets
paying for
wasted,
it.
you can make it again any other day. But since when you're in a restaurant, you have to deal with the people with the patients, and you know that their money is at, I would say, at stake, because even if they are spending $10 or €10 on your food, it means they are trusting on you, and you have to deliver them as per their expectations.
Exactly.
So altogether, restaurant is totally, I would say, if you really want to come into this business, you have to be very patient about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So overall, it makes a lot of pressure in the restaurant industry.
Yeah. And I think with your backgrounds, you've probably been doing this like a startup, right? You've been doing it in iterations and sprints and testing and figuring things out. And I think that from the time that we had the first tasting of the food here, you can tell that there's been a development in the way that the food is delivered, the way it tastes, how it looks, and how it keeps as well. So
I think the one key addition that I was happy, surprisingly happy, was the pressure cooker. Because before the crust wasn't consistent, but now the crust is way more consistent. So that's very nice.
So actually, we about this pressure fryer, there is a story. Initially, we were not prepared to get these pressure fryers because it required, because they are a bit costly, obviously, because that is the most important thing which have to be kept in mind before starting a business, because there's also add to the capex. So initially, we were going with the conventional fryers, and then I got to know by my brother that conventional fry won't work with this fried chicken. We have to get some commercial fried chicken, and that are the pressure fryers. I was not aware of these fryers before. So we really worked on this. Unfortunately, we couldn't find these in Finland. Unfortunately, no. I mean, there are some restaurants already working here, serving fried chicken. Probably they might have the same equipment as well, but we were not sure where to get it from. So we started doing research, and finally we found a place that was not in Finland. So we had to import this from other country, and it actually delayed our opening as well. So initially we had a plan to open in August, and with everything unfolds different story for you. Sometimes you were not aware about this stuff like equipment. Then there came a lot of other struggles. Let's not talk about those. Let's keep them going inside our heart. So for the pressure cookers thing, yes, we had to import these from Turkey, and it took almost 1 month. So our plan got delayed by 1 month. This is the story behind the pressure cookers as well. Everything actually, I would say, is a story here. Everything from furniture to equipment, everything tells you a story.
Actually, I have to say I relate to the story of the fried chicken and the thing, because now I just remembered I was in Saudi Arabia in the late 2000s. And I was very surprised at how really good fried chicken you get out there. They do very good chicken, right? So it's really good that you've taken a flavor from somewhere where people don't ordinarily visit or go to, and they don't know what the history of what they're experiencing actually has a long story behind it as well. I think that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
And you see, like, fried chicken now is global. Korean fried chicken, Tennessee. Japanese, they have their own versions of it. So it's a very universal. And like anything, it takes 10 years for Finland to catch up, right?
Exactly.
So we were talking about this before we started. I'm a bit curious of how do you deal with this, or how you handle the people in Finland are very open to new flavors, right? Like you see a lot of kitchens kind of popping up and people enjoy it. You also get some people that are kind of caught on the old ways and they want their chicken. If you go to get chicken wings, you often get them like really overcooked, very crispy. That's what people like. How do you have here the comments? Because of course I'm guessing some people don't like it when it's like this juicy, moist. We've discussed this. We really like, you use chicken thighs. It stays really moist, really juicy. It doesn't get dry. But even when I think that's the way you should cook chicken, you still for sure get some people that maybe are not used to it. They think that's not the right way. Do you get mixed comments? Do you like, hey, I would like it a bit more cooked? How do you deal with that? Is it something that people are getting used to?
Initially, we got that complaints that because it was a new thing, and initially one or two customers said that there's a blood in the chicken. They did not understand the concept of injected sauce. So in the starting, yes, we used to have these comments, and also those comments that chicken is raw, because when the chicken is moist, you can have a feeling of that is raw. It's not properly cooked. So with the passage of time, they understand, and we educate educate them that it's not
It's not
raw
blood.
chicken. It's not, a blood. It's an injected sauce. So they adapted very well. Initially, we used to get worried and, heartbroken that we have invested so much and that it was our first time. So even one or two bad comments, hurts us. But with the passage of time, we, refer to our friends and colleagues back in her home country who also had a restaurant business. So they tell us that if you got 1 or 2 negative comments out of 30,
Exactly.
you can let it go.
Yeah.
I think you have to talk about
You
it.
don't
we
need
talked about
to
that.
worry about it.
Yeah.
So if the complaint is consistent and persistent, then you should look into your recipes or your things how you can improve it.
Yeah.
Yes, initially it was difficult for us, but they adapted very quickly. And
That's a good thing that you realize that, because I think one common mistake that people, when they first open a restaurant, is the first chance that people they criticize it, they panic. Oh, okay, this is too spicy. Maybe I should make it less spicy, and then you lose the integrity of your cultural of your like what you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of places they all taste the same because they all.
we were also not stubborn about it because in our background, spice level is much higher.
Yeah.
Spice level is much higher than the in the European culture. So firstly, when we developed our recipe, it was a bit spicy. So we got complaint, and we said that yes, we can work on it because not everyone's spice level they cannot tolerate it. So yes, we do improved our recipes and reduce the spice level. So there's a saying, when in Rome, do as Romans do. So you have to adopt to their level.
Yeah. The spice of chicken I get, but I'm talking like as far as your overall cooking technique and everything, it remains the same.
Exactly.
You didn't change the batter, you didn't change the crispiness of it. Yeah.
So we reduce the spice level, and rest is okay.
Yeah.
I would say. But we are hoping and we are praying that it goes to broader people.
Yeah.
Because I don't think so that many people over in Tampere know about our restaurant or things like this, that we are serving injected fried chicken. So because traditionally or conventionally it is different from the normal chicken serving in other restaurants. So I would recommend them try it once.
Absolutely.
Try it once and have a new
Are
flavor.
your wings injected too, or
Yes,
injected
our wings
too?
are injected too.
Yeah.
And two type of wing. The traditionally the wings they are serving here, and the injected one.
Yeah.
And I would give credit to Takura. He inspired us basically because he said, "Why don't you start, injected wings? Initially, we don't have in our breaded wings actually in our menu." So after his request and I would say his persistence,
No, thank you guys.
we started injected fried wings.
Just remember me when the business starts to get bigger and you start to franchise.
We
I might be interested in a franchise when the time comes.
It'll be like TK who?
Yeah, like, we don't know this guy.
You would be our mascot over there.
Thank you. Oh man,
Tampere is a wing town.
it is the wing
is.
capital
You need
city.
to have wings.
Yeah. But I've also always been kind of like skeptic with the way wings are sold here, because you only get half a wing actually. A wing is a whole wing.
We're getting there.
That's a different.
I mean, in Asia, we eat the tips too.
Yeah,
Here
exactly.
they cut the tips off. That's,
Yeah.
that's the crispy part.
All the
That's-
crispy,
yeah.
No, this is good. But how have you guys been experiencing kind of like the business building culture here? Does the environment support it? How hard is it to figure out the taxes and all of this other stuff that's attached to being a founder in Finland, and a lot of this information is not in English. It's not easily accessible. Did you get support from did you get advice and support from institutions here?
Well, for that, I have an accountant for that.
Okay.
Because since day one, when we got to know about the business thing, because previously I was doing some other thing, it was already considered as a business, like world delivery.
Yeah.
So it was mandatory to have some accountant for your business thing.
Yeah, very important.
So we hired an accountant for that purpose. So every time we had any struggle about the taxes and stuff, I know there is a lot of complexity about it, especially people like us who are never been into business before. So and also coming to a new country and understanding their system is very important initially. So if you jump in blindly, then it creates actual trouble for you. And we have been into some little troubles actually.
Yeah, that's part of the process.
That's part of the
building
process, and we actually embrace it.
Yeah.
Because you don't learn if you don't get these kind of, I would say, hurdles every now and then.
Yeah.
The first, as this has been our only first year so far. It's not even a year. So first 2 years, I would say, are still considered as a honeymoon period in any business.
Yeah.
So we actually learn almost every other day or every other month about the new things about the taxes, about the VAT system. Previously it was 25%, then it got increased. Food, it's different, and you have to make reports for different VATs to submit to your accountants.
Exactly.
So these are the actually new things that I learned, and I really actually learned like learning new things about these things, because so in future it actually saves you from trouble.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It was not an easy job actually.
No.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
To be very honest.
I think every time I walk by or seen, it's only been you two working. So right now you have no staff. Huh? It's just you two.
No,
yeah.
we are not 1-2-man army.
Yeah.
We are purchase coordinators. We are electricians. We are plumbers.
Plumbers. Yeah.
You have to do all.
We are janitors.
Yeah.
We are chef.
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah.
We are delivery
Waiters.
boy. We are delivery boy.
Yeah.
Whole package.
Yeah, today I had to go to Tuku because they ran out of food. So you're also going to Tuku a lot.
Yeah.
Cash flow, Metro. Yeah.
Oh, that's
An army.
yeah.
Now, you said you came here to study IT. Did you work in IT here and then decided to open a restaurant?
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to work IT in here.
Yeah.
Back in my country, I have experience. I have experience of 7 years. So initially, it was our plan to get over here to get our masters done, and after that, we used to hear in our country or something that Finnish culture is the best one to have a work-life balance.
Yeah.
So that is a scarcity in our country. So we thought that it would be a luxury we can enjoy there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the economic situation, or you can say, is not good there in this past 3 to 4 years. So ultimately, our plan was to get a job and leave a good work-life balance. But unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. So at the end, ultimately, out of desperate measures, we decided why not get into the food business. Yeah, because it's our, as I mentioned earlier, that we decided to open a restaurant back in 2013 or 2014, but we did not have in our dream that we would open in Finland.
It's actually to comment on that. It's funny because I've been working in like the talent attraction immigration space ever since I moved to Finland, and so Finland as a whole it needs a lot more people, a lot more talent, especially in the IT sector.
Yes.
And there are active campaigns to attract international talent that is in that space.
Especially people that you'll need to train, right?
Exactly.
I will assume that if someone comes here with experience, and that's the kind of talent
That's
you
exactly
want,
what
right?
you
don't
want.
have to invest in them, but then you.
Yeah.
But I think it was in our destiny to open a restaurant rather than working a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah. Exactly.
So God planned differently for us.
Yeah.
So,
But we still work 9 to 5,
Yeah, exactly.
You got it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
From 9 in the morning till 5
the next
in the
day.
morning.
and because that's kind of like I think you guys did the right thing, because what happens is that a lot of people get stuck, right? So you come in, you have a plan, you have a skill, you have something, but your skill is adaptable to many different things. So instead of getting stuck in the idea that, well, I came for IT and I didn't get my IT, well, I'm just going to do something else. I think that is very brave of you guys, and it's a very good example for other internationals, because that's also
You have to
what
learn
we're
how to
trying-
pivot to something else.
Pivot, do something else, and especially starting businesses, right? Because now immigrants are starting them as at a rate of population, we're starting the most amount of new businesses in Finland. And for the economy to grow, we need new businesses rather than employees, or both, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what usually happens. And I assume might be true for you guys as well. You have a business, but I'm pretty sure you're doing some IT business on the side every now and then if it was to pop up.
No,
Not at all?
No,
Not at all, because
this is 100%.
This is
because it's
100%.
so demanding,
Okay.
to give your 100% to the restaurant business.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can,
You cannot.
even move out here and there.
Okay.
It's very difficult to have a second option
Sure. Okay.
beside business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Yeah, well, that's good. 100% investment. That is like full on. Yeah.
In future, you should say we can if things go on to auto or something like that.
Okay.
If we are expanding our business,
Yeah.
so then we can think about it, but not right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I think that's a common thing where
You're in the IT sector.
I mean, in the IT sector, I came like 10 years ago to Finland, and even I was struggling. Man, 10 years ago, it was still a struggle to get a job. But then I think it was mostly the language. Like they hired me because I spoke German, and that business, like you have, my old boss was like giving me a chance for that. They had some project with Germany, but it was a struggle even then, and yeah.
But I always kind of felt as if the IT sector shouldn't have issues with language. But it's still. But you were talking about this earlier. Communications.
It shouldn't, but like because I mean, at the end, I did my first interview, like job interview in Finnish. It was like a few minutes, and then we switched to English, and I never switched back. English this whole time.
Yeah.
Mostly because the team is international.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from Estonia, Latvia, but what I have heard before, I don't know if I've talked about this, is that is kind of a filter, right? Because when Nokia went down, there was a lot of engineers here that spoke English, no Finnish, many years in here. So it started to become a filter. Where the first interview might be in Finnish, they just check, okay, do you speak? Can you kind of handle yourself a bit? And yeah, it goes out the door, right? And like realistically, IT works in English most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but you guys have
I think nowadays even Finnish people are
master's
struggling
degrees.
to find jobs.
Yeah.
Master's degrees
Yeah.
in fried chicken restaurant.
Yeah.
We are doing PhD in fried chicken now.
Nice.
There is progression there.
Yeah. Yes, but do you feel that you found now the work-life balance, or do you feel like you're moving towards there slowly but surely?
For work-life balance, it is not yet balanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, to be very honest, as I told you, because we are only two persons handling everything.
Yeah.
So we just go back to our apartment just to sleep,
Yeah.
and the same cycle repeats.
Yeah.
Sleep, groceries,
Yeah.
work, restaurant, sleep.
Yeah.
So
You're chasing the dream.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It takes some time to build something.
Yeah.
So and especially to build something from the very scratch.
Yeah.
It takes time and a lot of patience. That's what we are going through
Do you
right
have a family here, kids or anything?
now. Not right now, but we are
Okay.
married and have kids as well.
Yeah.
They are back in Pakistan.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's a bit of an investment. You know, you invest like
Investing in yourself.
the first few years will
Yeah.
be like a grind, and hopefully then later you can enjoy all the benefits of the hard work.
Yeah.
Until we get back to like auto system,
Yeah.
it will be more fun to have an auto system running.
Yeah.
And I would also roaming around the city just like them.
Yeah. Exactly. Pop in, pop out.
Every day I see his stories. Right? Like, oh man, he's also a owner. He's enjoying, and I'm working here. But I know it takes a lot of experience and just to get over that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't stop working either. Even when he's roaming, he's just working where he is. It's crazy.
Yes, it's working, but that physical work is more hectic. Actually.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were just at one of your places, and suddenly he
working.
got busy. He disappeared. Like, where is this guy?
Yeah.
Sent a picture of like all the kitchen being busy, and he's right back there. It's like, yeah. Sometimes you have to go
Yeah,
back.
even as an owner, you step away, but you still think about it. You know,
Never stop working.
never
industry.
stop working.
Never.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be a point where you have your auto system, but you still walk by like,
Yeah.
should I hope so?
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
But one thing that I was mentioning earlier is that I love the streets, and I would have hoped that one day there would be like terraces here, you know, because there's so much foot traffic here. Do people pop in because of this traffic, and like, do they get curious and just walk in and want to taste your food?
But and one thing I would like to know from Tam that because it's our initial first year in business, why don't Finnish government, boost or what should I say? Inspire people to open food trucks like in America or Canada because they have parking spaces more than anywhere I can find in Finland. Why they are not encouraging it?
Yeah.
Well, what's the reason here? Because we can if we have a business like we are working in a restaurant and we want to expand our business, like we can make burgers in any parking lot, so we can have permission from the government but council, but we are not getting things like done from these guys. What are the issues?
I think it's kind of controlled.
Yeah.
They have a controlled number of spaces and licenses they give out.
Yeah. It's very controlled, and also it's very seasonal.
Okay.
Because obviously in wintertime it's almost impossible. So the most successful food trucks here are the ones that go to like a food festival.
Okay.
Yeah, food festival, music festival, and so they travel around and they do those festivals. Yeah. And you make all your money in the wintertime. I mean, in summertime.
Summertime.
And then it's wintertime, just go back to Pakistan. Right? But it's a hard life though. For 3 months, it's hard in a restaurant because you can't cook raw food on a truck.
Okay.
So you have to cook it separate. So you have to rent a separate place to cook the food at.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Got it.
if the place allows, you can grill outside. But technically, you can't have raw food inside a food truck. Yeah.
Got it.
And because there's no running hot water there and all that stuff.
yes.
For sanitary reasons.
Sorry, coming back to your earlier question, it was actually a skip. So yes, people actually when walk through the street, they get curious about what exactly this injected thing is.
Yeah.
What exactly this injected thing is. What are you guys injecting?
Yeah.
So they actually stop by outside because initially what we noticed, we did not have those menus outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
very
first 2 or
confusing.
3 weeks. So we actually noticed this gap that people actually stopped here, but Finnish people, they are actually a bit shy.
Very sad, yeah.
So they don't actually get inside and ask you what exactly are you selling or what exactly this thing is. So when we actually pasted those menus outside, then we started noticing traffic actually because they stopped by. Then they started exploring the whole menu. For example, if someone doesn't like fried chicken, they have the option to get the burgers, or maybe at least, or the least they can get his wings or strips as well. Because wings and strips, they usually get it like when they are passing by. So it really actually helped a lot by pasting these menus outside.
Yeah, because that's one of the first thing. I live nearby here. I walk past here often, and the first times, because I don't know what used to be here. But I thought it was like some kebab place, or they only sell like the first time I passed by, you had Joe's open. Like they're probably doing some just fried, like this frozen everything fried, and then I think we were going to Risky, and he was like, no, it's a fried chicken place. Fried chicken, okay. And I came back, but now I'll try it.
But I think we joked around.
It helps to have that.
We thought it was an IT shop.
Yeah, we thought it was like a computer repair shop. Computer shop.
Oh, okay, Yeah.
So the picture definitely helped. Before I just saw Megabite.
Megabite.
Shop.
I instantly thought that it was something to do with IT. But,
So the guys were watching the video. Yeah, this screen is usually facing outside, so now people can see what's sold here, can see the menu. I think that's that's good to have.
I think what would be nice also, like, when it's slow, just go up there with a plate with your chicken wings or chicken strip with the toothpick and have them try it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That way, here, try this. It's like,
especially now in summer.
Yeah,
the
people
kids
are walking
park.
around.
No, just go to the kids park. There's a lot of parents and children over there.
Yeah.
With a small menu of everything in, then tasters to them over there.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Finnish people like that.
Yeah. That's what's listening.
Ah, okay,
No, because
But if you do it here,
because no one does it, right?
Yeah.
That's
No,
my-
people do
my
it.
Point, yes. That's why actually I was
Or just give out flyers,
Yeah.
Not food.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
because
Helsinki, I've seen that.
we had initially printed actually flyers for this purpose.
Yeah.
And I went out for like 1 or 2 days outside, but I felt like that this is not the conventional way of doing the marketing here.
Yeah.
So I myself felt little awkward doing that. I actually went to Haminkatu during like the busy nights during the weekends, but I found out that maybe if someone does a complaint or what, I was not sure about it. So I said, I thought maybe it's let's go back. Instead, they filed a complaint and they closed the business. So I didn't want to take any risk at all.
Mate, if you think about it, how many times you walk down Hamikato or anywhere, people hand you a flyer, you're like, fuck off.
Yeah. People don't look at
But
flyers.
if you do it in front of your restaurant, people can see it right there.
Yeah.
So like, hey, here's a flyer, taste this wing. I think it'd be more like,
So is it also like wise to offer them wings or strips like these?
for what?
Is it okay to offer them wings like?
Tasters.
Yeah, of
Wings.
course.
Wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Wouldn't it be an issue?
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's really a good idea. Actually.
Yeah.
And I think because people are very shy in Finland, I
Yeah.
think social media marketing is the way to go, right? So like just running the ads on Instagram and Facebook and try to get, but because also I think that the way you communicate what it is that you're selling matters as much as the product that you're selling. So
Yeah.
finding the right way to message to Finnish people it's a very tricky space there.
Yeah.
Somehow you either have to make it very straightforward and clear, or you have to make it funny somehow and connect it somehow to something that they can relate to.
And this is one of the very thin lines, right? Of when is it like, because we had this experience with a friend of ours has like a food truck, and it was like that. He had a bunch of TikToks and videos and stuff from different people, and it's kind of working. And then it was one that
Went viral.
it was basically very similar to all the others, but it was one that suddenly boom.
Yeah.
But that's the one that spoke to people. That people were like, "Oh, this is the one I have to have that." So it's very hard to tell which one is going to work.
Yeah.
But I think that, I don't know if you've noticed, maybe this is we'll probably visit that restaurant, but there's a new tapas restaurant in town. And they're really doing kind of like a very interesting series of quirks within their restaurant and marketing it that way on TikTok and all of this. So I think there's some interesting things happening over there, because I actually got information about this tapas joint from Finnish people. They're like, you need to go check this place out. I'm like, what's going on there? And so social media, I think might be
And also,
something.
it's important when you do put social media, you put it in Finnish and English.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, you just put English, they'll
Yeah,
skip
they
it.
won't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll skip it. Yeah.
Do you currently have some like social media like accounts or something that you're doing marketing or?
Yes, actually, we do have social media accounts, but the thing is, we are so much packed, we didn't get any time to post on it. So we do post randomly after.
Initially, actually, we started running ads.
Okay. Yes.
In the initial first or 2 months.
Okay.
We actually ran some ads actually, and we got some good reach as well.
Okay.
But then since we got busy, so we actually stopped doing that.
Okay.
That's why we put it here. People can follow, and then whenever you post, they can share and
Yeah,
stuff. I think it's also nice when you go when I go to eat, for example, with Tam's restaurants, I try to take a picture, share it like I'm here, like that people support the places they like. I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
But I like that you realize that marketing is good up to a point, but you have to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Because if you market too much, you overpromise,
You get into trouble.
and you can't. You're like, it's going to take an hour wait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's good that you realize that
We would like to add
limitations of
exactly. We actually second you on this point because as we have some already constraints here, due to which we do not market at all. We have some constraint about some electricity issues here. So, for example, if we start marketing a lot, because we had that thing in mind before starting the summers, that we have to go now, we have to do something out of the box. Let's market something. But the main question arises that are we really able to cope up with
Handle it.
handle the
volume.
customers, because we have at this moment a limited equipment inside. So, for example, if a lot of customers comes in, we won't be able to handle those customers, and ultimately it would affect us.
Yes.
It would leave a bad impact on us.
Yeah.
So we are actually also waiting for something for some advancement or for some upgrades in the kitchen, and then we will be able to play like 100% in the marketing thing.
Yeah.
Would like
Makes
to add
sense.
something.
Yes, not doing social media thing is deliberate.
Okay.
Yeah.
We cannot overwhelm ourselves, because ultimately it would affect us if we can't come up with their expectations. If we do market and do exactly opposite of that, were marketed. So that would be,
Yeah, it will
not
jeopardize
good
the
for us.
business. Yeah,
Exactly. So
yeah.
that is deliberate. We are not doing marketing.
Kidding. Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
It's a good calculated move there. Yeah, yeah.
So until now, whatever we are getting is totally organic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
And
That's even
it's
better.
enough. It's enough to, as I say, like pay the bills for lighting. Okay. Yeah. It keeps the lights
We're
on. for
breaking
now.
even. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I can help you with some ideas on how you can scale up. Because definitely some. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we just want the places we like.
Yeah.
So stick around. I like my fried chicken. It's nearby my place. So it's nice.
Yeah.
There used to be a time when people joke around, like they ask me, "Hey, where to go eat on your days off besides your own restaurants?" And I used to be where I just cook at home.
Yeah.
But now there's more options now.
Yeah.
I want competition. I want places to go on my day off, not just my own restaurants or
I
So
think
that's
this
good.
is like an environment, right? The more different restaurants that pop up, the more people are willing to try different
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
You know, because
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. Well, you have a ramen and tacos.
Yeah.
And maybe 10 years ago that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
No.
Now
Yeah.
people have tried more flavors. They are a bit more open. They try.
Yeah.
So I think it's always good to have
Yeah.
more diversity.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying the kind of like the support that the international restaurant owners and business founders in Tampere have if you interact. Like if you find, because I mean, up your street here, there's 2 other businesses that are owned by internationals that are also restaurants. And now you have TAM and like this whole community here. So, it's really nice to see how vibrant the city is becoming because of internationals. Yeah. All right.
I have one question. Moving away from the restaurant business, you moved to Finland from Pakistan. That's a big change. What is something what's the main thing that struck your eye here in Finland that you were like, okay, this is very different, but it's something I really enjoy? Is there something that you can think of that I really love this Finnish thing?
The very first thing was about this work-life balance thing, because those of our friends who were already working here, initially they told us, for example, if you even move to any other country in Europe, you won't get the same thing. You will always miss this work-life balance culture. So that was really something that we appreciated and we liked about the Finland, and about something that was new to us, shocked to us, about people being shy or people being reserved, even if the elevator, if you are going or if you are standing on a bus station or tram station. So we actually used to feel like that. Is there something did we do something wrong, or so what exactly did we bother them? So this was actually initially the shock to us, the very first weird thing to us, but later we get used to of these things, that this is their nature by default. We cannot change this.
And now we are more reserved than Finns.
Exactly.
I've heard this from a lot of foreigners. Like, you're like, man, now I've become a bit more.
Now it's like, ooh, I don't want to talk to people.
But you learn to appreciate it.
Yeah.
When you go back home, you're like, I want to go back to Finland for a bit.
But now the good thing is that, for example, if we now move to any of the other country on a trip, I wish we could start doing that again. So we actually always wanted to go back to Finland because maybe other countries seem more chaotic, with more people. And here now we have been adapted to this calmness. More being more reserved now as well. So yes, Finland actually shaped us. In that way.
Exactly.
I was saying that every time I come back, like I travel abroad, and I come back here, and what is it about Finland? And this one sentence says it all. Everything just works here.
Everything just works. Everything does.
Train station, restrooms, everything just works here. There's no guessing and everything, and for safety or anything. Everything just works.
On schedule also.
Exactly. Everything is on time.
People are quiet on public transportation. They're not loud. Everything just works. Everybody keep to themselves. Everything just works.
Sidebar, also, as we come to the end, cricket. Have you found like a cricket community here in Tampere?
Yes, we found out, but actually, unfortunately, I was not able to play because of my back problem.
Okay.
I used to play cricket a lot.
Okay.
Back in my prime,
Yeah.
in my 20s. Yeah, I used to play for like 5 to 6 hours.
Nice.
But, after getting into this thing or before, when I was in professional life, we did not get much time, to play cricket. But at that time, I loved to play cricket.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was a good footballer.
Okay.
He was not into cricket. He was
Okay.
a footballer, but unfortunately, right now he's also not able to play cricket.
But have you gotten a moment to watch the World Cup? Which team are you supporting?
Actually, we before coming to that question, I would like to add one thing.
Yeah.
That before I used to play with my own legs and thighs.
Yeah.
Now we play with the
Yeah.
So as a team, actually, I am not that guy who used to watch football a lot.
Okay.
I just used to play,
Played.
but I'm a seasonal guy. And this season, I'm not actually supporting anything because first of all, I did not get much time to watch any of the FIFA. But since like quarterfinals, I started watching it.
Okay.
So yesterday it was really a fun match, and I really enjoyed it. Spain knocking out the France.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I have one final question for you guys, and you guys are gonna answer individually. Your last meal on Earth.
What would it be?
Okay, what would it be? The three courses.
If you have to choose something.
If you have to choose your last meal on Earth.
Okay.
It could be like the apocalypse is coming, there's a meteor coming. It's like
There is no second thoughts. Biryani.
Yeah.
Beef biryani.
Okay.
Yes.
Beef biryani.
Okay.
And in Swedish, I would like to have, gulab jamun. I don't know if you have tasted it, but
What
you
is it?
should. Gulab jamun, basically, it's made with, it's like a dough filled in sugar syrup. Yeah. And all the other things, like, I don't know this name I know in my language, but
It's almost like is it a chiquita? The one that is like deep fried and sweet
basically
sauce.
It's
deep fried dough.
It is deep fried,
Yeah.
but also after deep frying, it get dipped into the sugar syrup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets into the,
Yeah.
But our main course meal would be biryani anytime, any
Any
day.
day.
Any
Yes.
day.
Yeah. Yes.
I have a question before answering this question. That can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
Yeah. If a meteorite is coming to Earth and you have a last meal, what would your last
What
thing
would
that
you
you want to
choose?
eat? Yeah.
I would like to ask that would Megabite exist this time?
Yeah.
So I suppose I would be sitting inside Megabite.
Eating my own chicken. Exactly. I'll come and join you. I'll be right here with you, man.
That's massive grade level thinking.
Yeah.
He's thinking at the end of the world, I'm going to probably be here cooking.
would've
So
been here.
I can't cook anything else.
I would be here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I would just grab a leg and die peacefully.
Yeah.
Brilliant,
This is
brilliant.
awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. Oh,
Well, much success to you guys. Yeah.
we wish you all the best.
Yeah, thanks for this.
Food is phenomenal.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Food was great.
Yeah.
I don't know, you'll see it in the B-roll.
Yeah.
Come and support. That's all I
Absolutely.
can say.
Yeah. Definitely come and have Megabite chicken right in the center of Tampere. Beautiful story, beautiful history, beautiful food. Follow us on our social media channels. That's Unfinished Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Like, click, follow, and come and eat some chicken as well.
Yes. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Yes,
guys.
yes.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.
Yeah.